Hello children, I am going to continue chapter 7 coordinate geometry 7.1 exercise third main. 7.1 exercise third main question is determine if the points 1 5 2 3 and -2 -11 are collinear. These points are collinear. What I have to check now. See now, I'll find out. I'll take it. We have to find out whether these collinear or not. Collinear means it like this way. It comes in same line. All these 3 points are collinear means these 3 points are going to come in one line. So then I will give the coordinates for A as 1 5 and 2 3 and this -2 -11. See now I will find out the distance between AB and BC and CA. So if sum of these two, if it is equal to this AC, then these 3 points are collinear. Otherwise those 3 points are not collinear. So I am going to find out by using the distance formula then. The distance between AB. Distance formula D is equal to square root of x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. So now distance between AB, that is DAB distance. So if I consider AB distance, this value it becomes x1 y1 and this is x2 y2 it becomes. So substitute the values now. x2 means 2, x1 means 1 whole square, then plus y2 means 3 minus 5 whole square. So now AB distance it has become now. If I find out 2 minus 1 is 1 square, 3 minus 5 is -2 whole square. So if I find out the distance between AB, then I get it 1 plus 4 is equal to 5. Root 5 I got it AB distance. In the same way I will find out the distance between B and C. That is by using the same formula. Distance BC between BC is equal to x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. Substitute the values and consider now this as x1 y1 and this as x2 y2. So now in these 2 points now. So D is equal to square root of x2 means -2 minus x1 means 2 whole square plus y2 means -11 minus y1 means 3. So you find out the distance between B and C, that is BC distance is equal to -2 minus 4 whole square minus 14 whole square. So if I'll multiply and if I'll simplify, I am going to get 16 plus 14 square. The value of 14 square is how much? -3. It is -11. So how much you are going to get? -11 -3. BC measurement. How much you are going to get? -11 -3 means it becomes -14 children. So -14 means -14 into 14 you do. Multiply. Then you how much you are going to get? 14 into 14. 14 za. 14 4s are 56. So 196 you get. So then you add both. You are going to get BC measurement as BC is equal to you add these two. You are going to get 16 plus 196 as 6 plus 6 12. Then 9 10 11 1 2 212 will get. So 212 you can split it. So in the simplest form how you can write it? 212. So you can 2 1s are 2 6s are 2 5s are 2 3s are 53 is a prime number I cannot split, so you can write it as BC measurement as, so 2 into, so that is 4 into 53, you can write it 4 into 53. So 4 into 53 means BC measurement, it becomes 2 root 53. So now if 2 root 53 means, now I will find out the CA measurement. CA means see the x1 y1, this it becomes, and that is x2 y2. So I will find out the CA measurement distance by using the distance formula. That is square root of CA means x1 y1 value is C coordinates and x2 y2 coordinates are A coordinates. So then x2 means 1 minus of minus 2, it becomes plus 2. So can I write it direct, or if it get confusion, I am going to write double type. So whole square. So then plus y2 means that is 5 minus of minus 11 whole square. Then simplify, you will get minus 1 minus 2 plus 2, it becomes whole square. Here plus 5 plus 11, it becomes whole square. CA measurement, it becomes 3 square, 2 plus 1 is 3 square plus 16 square. So if we will multiply double time and if we will simplify, 9 plus 16, 16s are. 16 16s are, you multiply and check. 16 square means 16 into 16 you have to multiply and you have to check. So 6 6 are 96, 6 9, 6 1s are 6 plus 9 is 15, 1 6 are 1 1s are 11, 3 it becomes. So 316 is the 16 square value. Then add, then you will get this much. 9 if I will add for this, you are going to get this much, 325. So 325 will get simplest form, you can write it in this manner also. 325 you can factorize. 5 6s are, 5 5s are, 5 1s are, 5 3s are, 13 is a prime number. I can write it this one as CA measurement as 25 into 13. So now CA is equal to, I got 5 into root 13. See now if I will add, sum of those two should be equal to 5 root 13. So whether I am going to get or what, just I will check. So now by comparing all these, I will come to know. Write down this much now children, I am going to continue. So determine if all these 3 points are collinear or what. So what is the meaning of that? 3 points are there, they are collinear means they should come in one straight line. So if they are not collinear means they are not going to come in one straight line. So I have to check now whether these 3 points are collinear or what. I can check in two ways. So now I can find out the distance between these two and these two. Then if I add, sum of those two should be equal to AC. And otherwise, sum of any two sides, if it is greater than the third side, it forms a triangle, already we know. So if it forms a triangle means these 3 points are not collinear children. So you can simplify and you can find out also. Now children, write down this much, I am going to continue. Okay children, can I rub this much part? Now I will rub this much part. Here I will come to know. So I will check now. AB plus BC is equal to CA what? I will check. AB measurement is root 5. BC measurement is 2 root 53 is equal to CA measurement is 5 root 30. So we cannot simplify now and we will not find out. So this is not equal. So these 3 points are. Otherwise, see, we will come to know the sum of these two is greater than the third side. Sum of these two is greater than third side means it forms a triangle. Is not equal, therefore these 3 points are not collinear. Not collinear. Okay children, write down. these 3 points are not collinear. We'll come to know sum of two sides should be equal to the whole side. Otherwise you can take it like this way also. AB plus BC, sum of two sides, if it is greater than this, sum of these two it is greater than this, means we can think it forms a triangle. If it forms a triangle, then these 3 points are not collinear also. You can think it and you can write it also. Okay children, write down. Children, fourth question is check whether 5 minus 2, 6, 4 and 7 minus 2 are the vertices of an isosceles triangle. I want to check now. Isosceles means what? You should know the property of isosceles triangle. In isosceles triangle, any two sides should be same. So now I will write one triangle. This is A, B, C. I give name. So the A coordinates, it becomes 5 minus 2. The B coordinates 6, 4. The C point coordinates are 7 minus 2. I will find out the distance between any two sides now. If any two sides, if it is equal, then it forms an isosceles triangle. AB, BC, and CA I can find out. So the distance AB, I can use the formula distance is equal to. So whichever point I am using now see now D. To find out the distance between any 2 points, I have to use this formula only. x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. But if I am considering AB distance, so this x1 y1 and this is x2 y2. If I am considering BC, this is x1 y1 and this is x2 y2. I have to take it like that way. If I am taking the distance CA, so this is x1 y1 and this is x2 y2. I have to consider and I have to take the values and I have to simplify now. I am finding the distance between AB now. AB means now according to this formula, AB, x2 is this one 6 minus 5 whole square plus 4 minus of minus 2 whole square, AB, yeah. So now it becomes then, after simplification, AB is equal to 6 minus 1 square plus 4 minus into minus plus, it becomes 6 square it becomes. So the AB measurement, it has become now 1 square plus 36 is equal to square root of 37. I got it. In the same way, find out BC measurement. I got the AB measurement as root 37. BC I'll check now. So BC is equal to, BC means this is x2 y2 and this is x1 y1. So x2 means first I'll consider 7 minus 6 whole square plus y2 means minus 2 minus 4 whole square. So the BC measurement I can find out by using this distance formula. 7 minus 6 is 1 square, minus 2 minus 4 is minus 6 whole square. So if I simplify, yeah, I got it, 1 square 136. So the BC measurement I got it root 37. So now I will come to know BC measurement is also equal to AB. Yeah, two sides I got it equal now. So I will check now another side, that is AC measurement. AC or CA, both you can find out. So now I will check CA or AC. You can check however you want. Now I am going to find out the third distance, that is AC distance. AC means I will take it as 7 as x2, 7 minus 5 whole square. If we take it ulta also, it becomes same only, because minus sign if it comes also, I am going to square it, so it becomes positive only. 7 minus 5 whole square, then minus 2 minus of minus 2 whole square. Then it becomes simplification. After simplification, 7 minus 5 is 2 whole square. Here minus 2 plus 2, it becomes 0, it becomes 0 square it becomes. So the AC measurement I got it 4. AC measurement I got it 2 now. So out of 3 sides of a triangle, any two sides I got it same. So yeah, to say isosceles triangle, any two sides of a triangle should be equal. So I got it in this triangle. In triangle ABC, I got it after finding the measurement. AB is equal to BC. Therefore, triangle ABC is an isosceles triangle. They told for us to find out whether it is isosceles triangle or what. They told for to check isosceles triangle. It is an isosceles triangle because out of 3 sides of a triangle, 2 sides are equal, children. Okay, write down. We should know the property of isosceles triangle. By using distance formula, we can check whether those 3 coordinates were points, it forms the vertices of isosceles triangle or what. In this way, we can check. Okay, children, write down.